Hi, how are you? I'm Anthony from Cypher House Escape, and today I'm back with another cryptic crossword puzzle. Today we're going to be working on the primary concerns cryptic crossword puzzle. 9 of this puzzle's answers won't fit into the grid until a certain part of the answer is moved to the front. The parts that come up front are all 22 across idiomatically. Short Circuit already got 37 across. Caustic, aimless, nattering. So, anagram, I think, of caustic? Oh no, anagram of natterings. Astringent? Looks like it's probably going to be astringent. 1 across. Fight schools closing before noon. So schools closing is an L, and before noon is the morning, so AM? Lamb can also mean flee, as in on the lamb. Noted pixie, arranged, group, trip. So I think we're anagramming noted pixie? To get something that means group trip. Is it like escapade? Expedition. I think it's expedition. Olympian is concerned after losing the lead. Yeah, I think this is Aries losing the sea from cares. Screwball amiss to reds. So I'm guessing screwball's an anagram indicator of amiss to. We need something that means reds. Is it Maoists? Communist Party of Nepal is the Maoist party. Hot electric current speed. Hot is the definition in this case. For electric current, we have an I. And then for speed, we have rate, the rate that something goes. Light Scouter's got 17 across is bots. Sides of boxer, shorts for droids. So droids is the definition. So we take the sides of the phrase boxer shorts, I think, and get rid of everything in the middle. Barker's rude refusal, possibly an anagram of barkers? Barkers? Or refusal, they're both 7 letters. Oh, is a barker an animal that has fur? Fur seal? Fur seal? That's probably not it. No, actually, a seal barks. Okay, yeah, a fur seal is a type of... Okay. Wow, I stumbled my way into that one. Move a nickel, pal. If the definition's move, then we have A-N-I, and then pal. Animate. Okay, that's what it is. So what did we move here? We moved M-A. We might be moving more than M-A. We might be moving Matt. 15 across. Harry's incomplete beverage selection. There's another meaning of Harry, which is harass. Okay, so it's tease, and tease with an E at the end. Thanks for letting me know that, SSTA. And Dadgum, thanks for the definition of Harry. Alright, so we'll put in tease, and we have mate moved to the front here, as well as ANI. Depart from good English and give horse racing tips. I think I know it, but I have to look up one portion of the wordplay. So if you depart, you get out. Good is the G, English is the E, and then tout, and this is the part I had to look up, is a person who offers racing tips for a share of any resulting winnings on 8/13 of the alphabet. I wanted it to be A to Z, but I don't see the parse. That would be interesting. Also, I think the enumeration would be a bit different for that. At least I would think. That would be 1, 2, 1, wouldn't it? Merlin Muse says so close. So that's the right idea? We're looking for 16 letters of the alphabet? Oh, on is the definition. 8/13 of the alphabet is the wordplay. Okay, so I think it's one of these pairs. Actually, it was the very first one. I didn't have to type all those out. It's a top. If you're on something, you're a top. Station, shelters, and Arctic figure. I want to put something around an, preferably something that means station. Yes, Jenny, you're correct. Station can be abbreviated to STA. So we get Santa. Phony cries corrected pretty fast. Corrected, I think, is an anagram indicator, but are we anagramming phony cries or pretty fast? Pretty fast doesn't have an I in it. Hypersonic. Hypersonic. So what did we move? I think we moved person. So we moved mate in the first one and person here. Tried to set straight Midwestern city. So yeah, Midwestern city is the definition here. Set straight is our anagram indicator. We're gonna anagram tried to, and I don't see anything strange about this one. I get Detroit. Incidental item in view I should be able to Wheel of Fortune this one. Around food shops. SSTA says they think side light. So we have deli in here. Incidental item is a side light, so that's the definition. And then in view is sight around deli. We moved light. What does that have in common with mate and person, I wonder? Turns down Wilder or Dagus. I think it's an anagram of or Dagus. Dog ears turns down. Okay, so like you mark a page of a book. Truly regret backing continental currency. So continental currency is probably euros. Truly regret. So it's backwards so rue. Band leaves from the back. Yeah, okay, so band is a strap. And leave from the back is parts backwards. Driver finally exits interstate with no assets accounted for. Oh, I think this one's pretty easy. I think it's just we take the final letter from driver out of interstate to get intestate. And I think that means having no assets accounted for. So it looks like that's another shifted word. We have ST towards the beginning. Are we shifting estate, possibly? Merlin Mew was saying how expedition and astringent both move. Dadgum was agreeing. So expedition, what are we moving in we're doing edition exp, and then astringent is string aent. 36 across. Earn points in a game with pair of scissors and rock. I think it's score, so pair of scissors is SC, and or is a rock. So Sean's suggestion of gear before DOS is looking promising for dog ears. Stuff in glass covered by prohibition of a church. I think it's basilican. Stuff in glass, I think, is silica. And that's inside of prohibition, which is ban. And I'm guessing basilican is a type of church. Coin stupid expressions at the outset. It could be dime. Oh, dim plus E. So stupid is dim, and expressions at the outset is the E. Finishing nothing caught by the sound of a bell. I think finishing is doing. Yeah, finishing is doing. Nothing is the O caught in ding, which is the sound of a bell. Sean says for 4, the definition is some ticket issuers. For definition, think when you park somewhere too long. I see, okay. But is it meter maid? Or meter maids? Mostly men, so ME is most of men. Is term? Does term mean call? And then A, license or passport is ID, and S for satisfactory. Are we just shifting aid? In audition, evoke taboo. In audition? So does that mean it's a homophone? Taboo is illicit, right? Yeah, so illicit is the homophone that means evoke, and illicit means taboo. Bill's partner, Ted, Bill and Ted, left bug, so 3-letter word for bug, ant, in engine fluid, or Tedlant, engine fluid, coolant. Bill and Coo is a 1948 film. Shadow or style, oh, tailor. Style I get, because tailor could mean to fashion clothes, but shadow? Oh, tail, or, that's the wordplay. If you shadow somebody, you tail them. Change printing in entirety, perhaps. Hidden word? Change printing, retype. Eastern church leader's muscle. Erector? I think rector is a church leader. So Eastern is E. Indicator on a stock market chart, led intern astray. Is it led intern anagrammed? Trend line. Armed forces run Texas borders. Fleets. So armed forces are fleets, run means flee, and Texas's borders are the T and the S. Error admitted by pleasant family member. I feel like it's almost niece. We put an E in nice? Yeah. We put an E in nice to get niece. Gas pipe in unfinished state. Gas pipe is a main. And that's the unfinished version of the state main. From the rear dug up some durable fabric. Denim? From the rear dug up, so mined. Announced tool for cultivated rodents in one's own frozen pond. I think it's home something. I see we have first things as our answer for 22. One's own frozen pond. Your hockey team isn't traveling for the game. Home Rink? Home ice? So is it a homophone? So a tool is a hoe and mice. Said this clue's enumeration at the front. 4. So it's a homophone of the number 4, which is the enumeration, and at the front means 4, F-O-R-E. Old Caledonians chosen to listen. Old Caledonian, is it a Pict? Chosen to listen, it sounds like Pict, P-I-C-K-E-D. Masculine name, Roderick, is one on the way back, so it's Rod. It is Isidore, or Isidore, must be a masculine name. It's one, is, and Rod, all backwards. False entrances making a big comeback. Is it an anagram of entrances? Reticent, says SSTA. So what have we shifted here? Ascent? Okay, so these are all first things. Ascent, aid, light, first aid, first mate, first light, first person, first estate, first gear, first ascent, first edition, and first string. Nice. Have a great day, everybody, and as always, happy escaping.